distance learners, hope you guys are doing well. So today you guys are going to be looking at two different articles about Martin Luther King's speech, I Have a Dream speech. These two articles are linked here in Canvas. So right under the module for today, it has them both linked right here, right under where it says read informational articles on I Have a Dream speech. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to read these two articles. As you read through these two articles, I want you to consider a few questions. As you read them, ask yourself, do these articles present the same information? Are they talking about the same things in both of the articles? What do they have that's different? Another thing you can ask yourself is, how do these two articles differ? How are they different from the speech itself? A couple other questions you can ask yourself is, do they change the facts? Do you notice anything that you don't necessarily agree with in regards to the biases of these articles? Maybe one is more heavily weighted with one of the author's opinions. So how do they change the facts to fit their own opinions? And what facts do they include that support their own opinions? Do they discuss the same topic differently? And by that I mean, for his speech or the I Have a Dream speech, do they both talk about the speech in the same way? And the last question you can ask yourself is, how do the structures of these two articles differ? And how do these differences impact their meanings? And so what I mean by that are the couple of the things that we talked about last week about article structure. So things like their headings, things like the titles that they have, whether they have images or graphics or things like that. How are they different? So let's look at these. These are the articles you're going to read. It's only about 2 pages. And then you're going to create a Venn diagram assignment. So I have a couple of different websites that you can do this through. So I'll walk you through the basics of both. After you've read the articles, you're going to create a Venn diagram, which you probably have done before. And it's each side of the article or each side of the Venn diagram is going to have 3 facts about that article. So some things you can consider to put in your Venn diagram are things like the article's central ideas, things about their structure, their topics that are mentioned, what word choice does the author use, what is the perspective or point of view of that author? Do they change the facts? How do they change the facts? This is one of the questions you can ask yourself as you're reading through. And how do those differences that you notice impact their meaning? So these are all things that you can categorize into these Venn diagrams. So let me show you some of the ways that you can do this. So there are 2 different Venn diagram websites. So this first one right here, it says, what is a Venn diagram? So when you go to this website, you're going to need to make sure that you have Flash Player enabled. You should get a little pop-up just like I did there that gives you the option to allow it. If not, you can go into your settings right here and then go into, where is it? Right here, your extensions, I think. Nope. And then into your, one sec, sorry. Your site settings and go to Flash and then make sure it's on Ask First so it gives you the option to let you allow it. And then it should give you the setting or option to turn that on there so it'll let you use it. Okay, you'll make sure that's on. Then when you go here, you're going to need to put in your name. All right, and then I'm doing compare and contrast. And we'll just do compare and contrast because we ran out of letters. That's okay. Then we'll start. And then here you're going to add in your details and your items. So here you'll need to add in the title of each article. So you might do article number 1, make it large, and you can drop it and put it here. And then you could do article 2, large, and check and put it here. And then you're going to put in some things that you noticed about each of them. So you might say that 1 uses their opinion. One of the articles is a lot more opinion based, so you click that there. And you want to put 3 things in each section. Then you could have one thing that they have in common, both about the same speech. You can do that and then put that here. All right, and then you're going to do that, and then there's a couple different ways you can turn this in. You can either save it right here to your computer, save, and you can save it as your desktop, and then click save, and then there you go. Or you could do a screenshot. You might have to look up how to do it on your own computer. And then you can do screenshot and then save this, put it on your desktop, and then you'll be able to upload it to Canvas. So that's how you would use this first website. The second website, Class Tools Venn Diagram, you'll click right here. This one does not use Flash. So if you cannot get your Flash to work on this one here, you'll need to use this one. So you want to go to this website and reduce to 2 since we're only doing 1. And then you're going to change the titles of these things by clicking on them. Article 1, done. And then we'll change this one to Article 2. And then we'll say the name of the article, or however you'd like to keep it categorized. Then you're going to add in 3 things on each one that you want to. So you might have to type it here and click done. And then here you cannot save it in the same way. So you'll need to do a screenshot of this one. And then you'll go back to the assignment sheet and then you'll submit it up at the top and here as a screenshot. So there are 2 different ways you can do this. If you have any questions, please reach out and I'll be happy to help you.